I would like to introduce our keynote speaker, Collette Divitto. She is the CEO and founder of Colette's Cookies. And I will let her speak much more about her business, her journey to her business, the success she's had in her business. But I was particularly taken by the mission of her business because I think it really sets the stage for not only what she will talk about, but what all of us will talk about throughout the day. And that is to create jobs for people with disabilities, to change public perception of just how capable this population truly is, and adopt policies to abolish 14C employment, one of WIT's acronyms, and provide tax incentives for employers to hire persons with disabilities. So here's a person who is taking a very entrepreneurial business and scaling in a way that transforms not just her business, but how all of us work and how public policy can help shape the lives of all of us. So thank you for being here. We're so excited to hear from you, and thank you again for coming here today. We really appreciate it.
Hi, I am actually Collette. I am very honored to be here with you all. Let's get started then. So this is actually the name of my own cookie company. It is actually called Colette's Cookies, changing the world one cookie at a time. My story. Hi, my name is Collette, and I was born in 1990 and born with Down syndrome. I have worked hard my whole life to be accepted and included. I went to Clemson University, and I graduated a 3-year left program in just 2 years. I went on job interviews for the next couple of years and was always told I was not a good fit. It was heartbreaking for me. I know, this is really silly or funny, I really don't know. Okay, so my younger days. I was born in 1990 and born with Down syndrome. When I was young, school was great and I was very popular. My friends were, but me, and I was not. I had a lot of friends was always infected somewhere. My mom was made a fiddle, so I love kind of that sometimes. Always made sure I kept busy and was included in everything, such as soccer, gymnastics, party, everything else. But as I got older, that was not the case anymore. School became very hard for me, and my friends were not as interested in being friends with me anymore. But when I got to high school, it was like I did not exist. I used to tell my mom it's like I am invisible. But that is when I started to feel like I was different and not as smart as everyone else. My mom decided to take me out of the regular program in school and put me in many electives as my inclusion. My schedule was 2 hours of one-on-one with a tutoring. with a tutor in the morning and then all electives. She signed me up for a baking class, which I did not know how to do since my mom is a terrible baker. No offense, Mom. Sorry. So since we were trying to make cookies, I saw one of my cookies. It was a peanut butter cookies on the top rack. It was on the bit. It's not in the same color. I love it so much. So, yeah, I found out I loved it. And I was pretty good at it. Pretty good at it. I would never have thought this would be my passion. And I would own a business baking. Baking made me feel good. I was good at it and helped other students in my class. I baked a lot on weekends, which kept me happy since I didn't have friends or a social life. So in this picture, you can see all the stuff had. I make really good, delicious cake. That was actually dark chocolate cake with a dark chocolate frosting, and they were fantastic. So I make this for my mom's for her birthday because she loves cakes sometimes. As my brother and sister I grew older, they started looking at colleges, and I thought I want to go to college just like them. My mom would tell me, Collette, you are going to have to work very hard to get into college. I wanted so bad, but which I did. I was so happy to be away from home and with Mom, everything else. I was so relieved. Thank God. But that is not true. But I was homesick once, so. Just once. Yes, I did, once. And she was always calling me on FaceTime. Collette, answer me, come on, answer me. It's like, Mom, I can't answer you. I had to do my homework, come on. Anyway, okay, so I applied to a left program at Clemson in South Carolina, and I was accepted. I had looked at other schools just for people with these abilities, but I went to a particular college with team sport and concerts. I graduated the 3-year left program in just 2 years. Thank you. Okay. I was very proud of myself, and excited to start my life. I moved to Boston and went on job interviews for almost 3 years. I would spend an hour or sometimes longer on an interview and go home thinking they loved me. I must be getting the job. But days later, I always got the same email saying, Collette, at this time, we feel you are not the right fit for our company. This was heartbreaking and so disappointing. It really was. So I thought high school was lonely, and that after college, my life would be awesome. I picked up a volunteer job at a school that turned into full-time. After working for 6 months, a volunteer I asked to please be paid. They told me to go home, and they would call me. They never did. And they would not answer my car's earphone. I did not know what to do. Man, not speak at all. I have done everything I can and worked so hard to be accepted, fit in, and have a good life with a good job. I worked very hard to get here. I wanted to earn money so I could live independently and live on my own. I was very disappointed that people were still not seeing me for my abilities. I did not know what to do, and I was feeling down, so I baked. And this was mixed berry pie, by the way. Okay. My mom said, Collette, your cookies are so good. Why don't you bring some down to the local pocket and see if they would want to sell them? Great idea, Mom. So I did, and guess what? They loved them. They wanted 100 packages. By the end of the week, I created my own company name, logo, and made my first cookie labels. Those are in here in this picture. I was very proud of myself again. In 2016, I will not let this defeat me. So now, open my own company. I love baking since I was young and always make cookies. So in 2016, I started Collette cookies. I have sold over 750,000 cookies and get get emails all the time about how good they are. I think people are surprised as fantastic feeling about my story, my history, everything else was so inspiring for those amazing people. Made it in media. I have been featured in Pops, People, GMA, CBS, and ABC World News, CNN, News Station, QVC, Huffington Post, USA Today, Pop Circle, Fox News, and many more. I have also been written up in over 16 countries. I am working on creating a short documentary on successful independent adults with a disability for schools. Okay, hoping to create change. I published two books, okay, of my series. I have here, this is actually called Collette in Kindergarten. I have a second book that is called Collette in the Grade. Also, I am working on my third book. I have a 10-episode reality show. That show, it is called A Bone for Business. There is 10 episodes. It's with 4 entrepreneurs. Okay, catch my web series called Under is a Minute. That episode is a cracker, and you are going to love it. Okay, Collette gift packages. I started as an online cookie gifting company. Gift for every occasion. Here are just a few. I have his birthday, your baby holiday, Day, and also doggy and a doggy birthday. Everything else too on my website. That is on Collette.com. My new products for stores I have here is crispy cinnamon chocolate chip and crunchy oatmeal with a cookie. So as those are actually it's my healthier bags. They are stabilized and shortbread, parcels. I had a musical with them, so they make order for different pocket places. So yeah, a baking day now. I make over 15,000 packages a day at this big kitchen I was at. Okay, yes. Okay. The problem we solve 82.5% of people with a disability that was jobs and are capable for work or not getting hired. Companies create opportunities and serves as a great example of how capable people with a disability can be. Why would someone support companies? I am a woman. Exactly. Thank you. And a certified disability-owned business. My cookie sales represent hope and inspiration for those with disabilities. My cookie company employs people with a disabilities. I love them very much. That was big in so. Cookies donate a percent of profit to my non-profit. Leadership.org. My cookies are all made in my tree and Nuffy kitchen. My cookies are kosher certified. In 2018, I started a non-profit leadership program. My non-profit offers live classes and webinars. I have been teaching. I have been teaching different classes such as independence, how to start your own company, becoming as an entrepreneurship, and then I have a third one that is really about what it takes to be as an entrepreneurship. So, yeah. My passion is spreading my story, showing people all over the world how the word disabled does not mean we are not able. And we focus on the immediate need for jobs alone will be resources needed to be put in place for a successful placement. More on my passion. My passion is to continue to run my company to keep creating jobs for people with disabilities. I have created 15 jobs, and every employee started at minimum wage. Today, they are all above minimum wage, as they are the most loyal, dedicated, creative, and amazing team players. They continue to impress me and have become a force in the company. So no matter who you are, you can make a great difference in this world. Work hard and please don't give up. Please contact me if you are interested in learning more. Here is my email. It is Collette@coachpens.com.